Fatality.
Hello, we're back. We might have sorted out the 1080p issues. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm hoping. I've got no issues so far. The bar is green on the stream. Hopefully all is going to be okay with the stream at 1080p. I've done some checking. I've changed some stuff. I've reset the router, everything, and I've been testing it out today on private streams, and it was running okay. So I obviously wanted to test it out before I went actually live, and it all seems okay. It's no issues at the moment. It's on 1080p, and let's hope it stays that way with no issues. So we should be able to get back to 1080p from now on, as long as we don't see any issues constantly. We're not doing online racing tonight on this because we still haven't got the ratings to do it anyway. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just try and test out the load cells. And I heard someone tell me that you can do the Porsche Cup car on this. Yeah, I was going to say, Antomix, mate. And I saw Josetti finishing mid-pack, and like, if Josetti's finishing mid-pack, you know the Renault's awful, so it wasn't worth getting stressed over that. And yeah, I'd rather just leave it and have a go of this game, because I've not tried this out yet. I've not tried this game out at all in terms of load cells. We've obviously played it on the other pedals, but I've not tried it on the new setup, so interested to give it a go. See how it is playing. But someone told me the Porsche Porsche GT3 Cup car is on this. trying to work out how to do it now. I was going to do a race with the AI. So trying to figure it out. Like, we got Zolder on there. I'm doing a single make race. So try a single make race there. Using official liveries, I presume you do. I go into this Porsche, but I can't find the cup car. Is it? I don't know if there's a way of. There's a way of changing it or something. I don't really know. Unless there's a setup, unless it's a setup that changes on this car when you turn it into a cop car, possibly. 2018 cars. How do we do that? Wait there. Oh, so how do we do 2018? Wait there. Do we do it from this part here? All right, 2018. But the only Porsche on there is 2019. That's the only one on there. How do we do it? Go back. Right there. Is there an option on here? Top of page. Oh, there, yeah. I see. Okay, sorted. So if we go to Zolder, I want to try one on Zolder around there. I want to have a little go of these cop cars to see what they're like. So say sprint rate, and don't want to sprint. Want to do a custom rate. So we'll do practice 10 minutes. Not just don't get it. Qualifying length we'll just do 10 minutes on. Yeah, 10 minutes. Qualifying start after race them. So I'll just do like a 20-minute race with these cup cars. I'm gonna race against the AI just to see what it's like. Race refueling. Don't need that. Tires. To qualify. Opponent count 20. 20 should be fine. Opponent 95. Okay. Done that. Then go in here. We should have the cup car. Apparently, oh, there it is. I did not know you could do that. Nice. Yes. Decent. So this car is one of my favorite cars off the original Assetto Corsa. I love the way it felt because it's very limited in the setup stuff that you can do to it. I really enjoy driving this car on the old Assetto Corsa, so I didn't know you could do that on this game, which is quite good. So we'll have a go at this. So what? Oh, there only one team you can go. How does it? I'm presuming there's. Assuming there's different teams you can go within this. Maybe not. Go with that anyway. Right, so don't want rain on, do we? Want it clear weather. Do. Right, let's start that. Let's try this out now. This cup car. So the setting should be a little bit more. Right. Let's have a little look. Oh, why is it nighttime? I don't want to do that. Let's go back. Wait that a minute. I didn't want to do nighttime. I want to do daytime. Anyway, how is everyone in the chat? How have you got on with your FIA tonight? Have you had good races, bad races? How's it gone for you? Let me know. Where is it? You changed the time of day on this one. Weather and track conditions. Don't know how to do stuff in this bloody game. It'll be on here that we right. Qualifying start time is that. Why is? Oh wait, I see. Just a practice time. That'll do. Pardon me. Where's the race start time? Yeah, that's all okay. That'll do. Start session. Start P7, finish P7. Consistent. The main thing, right? So now this car should be very limited in setup because we'll go aggressive, and you probably only change tire pressures and a few basic things on this. So you can't change TC, look, because it doesn't have it enabled on this car. ABS you can change, but fuel obviously we have to change as well. And it's quite limited in setup. See how it's much more limited in what you can change on the car. No idea what this car will. I'm guessing you'll want quite a lot of downforce. Trying to do the front splitter. Go. Gonna pretty much leave it on the default. I think we might need to. We'll test the tire pressures when we go out. I would presume they're going to be running same tire pressures as. Leave it on that actually. I would presume it would run the same tire pressures as the GT3 cars. Let's drive this and see what it feels like. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I need to put the sound on, by the way, as well. I've not got the sound on. There. Go over it. Go. Oh. This is the car that I want on Gran Turismo. This is the car that I've wanted them to add for ages. Oh. For single make races, this car will be brilliant. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, we gotta get used to the game. We've not played this in a few days. Oh god. This car's very different to drive than a GT3. Just feels a little bit less. Feels a lot more. What's the word? Can't think of the word. What I'm thinking of, like. There's like less assistance in driving it, and I like it. Again, the sound effects on this are brilliant. Oh shit. This is one of my favourite cars on the original Assetto Corsa. I used to love just driving around. I wouldn't even do races sometimes, I'd just lap it. Because when you got in a rhythm with it, it was so enjoyable to drive. Actually feels very similar to the AC version. Oh. Oh, bit of skipping then on the end frames. But luckily so far the stream actually hasn't had any drop frames yet, even though we're at 1080p. So hopefully the little bit of messing around I've done today has sorted it out and we should be able to run 1080p again without many issues. I'm hoping we will. It doesn't seem to have any issues so far. The stream's running fine on my on the info I've got there. Can you run like a season with this Porsche Cup, I wonder? Where you do all the tracks with AI? Whoa. I'm not online, mate. I won't be playing it online today. I'm just trying to get a feel for these load cells on it. Traction control's off, Zany. You can't put traction control on this car. This car's restricted. This is the Porsche Cup car. Oh shit. This is the Porsche Cup car, Zany. You can't do this. Is very limited. It's not a GT3 car. This is the GT3 Cup car. So you have no traction control and nothing to play with. I love the feel of this car though. I'd love to do like a. They should have online races just in this car for the competition servers. Oh shit. Oh. Oh god. Oh, look at that drop. See, that's the issues I get on this game, is when it just stutters like that. Makes it really hard to drive. When you're not streaming, you don't get them, but because obviously we're taking away a lot of my PC's ability when we go live with the stream as well. This is the car that I also possibly might start doing a bit on iRacing, because they've got this car on iRacing and it's quite enjoyable to drive on that as well. Yeah, it was in the PS4 version, yeah. It was in the original Assetto Corsa. It was a DLC car. But I didn't know it was in this Assetto Corsa competition. I saw a tweet the other day saying about it. And I was actually quite shocked when I saw it, because I never knew it was in there. And let's try and do a decent map here. Oh shit. Oh. This is really enjoyable, this car. I like it. Got to work the wheel a lot more than what you would with other cars. Oh. Alright, so we'll do a qualifying session now. We got used to that car. And then we'll do a race with the AI. Brakes pedals feel quite good on this game though. It feels like it, like before you could feel when it was locking up. It doesn't feel like it's locking up as much anymore. Even though you got ABS on, you could feel it hitting the ABS. But now because we got these load cells on, you can definitely feel more control in the braking. Tyres, they're a little bit warm on the rear, but it should be okay.
Session is now over.
It's only a short race anyway. Maybe the rear pressures could do with coming down a little bit and adding a bit to the fronts, but you can have a little look at that now. And let's go into... So I might skip this free practice. Right there. Okay, yeah. Next session. There you go. We can go into the qualifying now. Against how many AI will there be? I presume you can do a race. We definitely did 20 cars. Why is it only saying one car? Hey, what's going on here? Can you not actually do a race against... Oh, please say you can't. You can actually do a race against 20 other cars, or is it can't do that? I'm wondering if you can't do it because... No idea how much a server is. I wonder why... I'm wondering if you can't actually race against 20 AI cars in this car because there's only one team of it in here. Maybe I need to turn official things off. Watch it. Just... Is AC better than iRacing? In terms of feel of the car, then yeah, but not overall as a game, I wouldn't say, because there's not as much to do on ACC. But in terms of physics, then yeah, I think ACC's physics are ahead. But then iRacing runs on so many more PCs, and it'll run stable, and it's got more variety. The online structure's better on iRacing, so it's like pros and cons of each. I don't think there is any other cars in this, is there? I can go out, but I've got a bad feeling that it's just...
Green light, show them what you got.
I feel like it's just myself driving around here, no other cars. Yeah, there's no other cars. Let's go back to I wonder if you have to put non-official liveries on so that so use custom liveries. I wonder if that'll enable it. We definitely put 20 cars, didn't we? Yeah, number of opponents 20. I'm reckoning you can't do. Yeah, I don't think you can do. I think you can't do a race with the against the AI with the cup car. Maybe not. That's a shame. That would have been quite enjoyable to do that. Well, that's shit, isn't it? I thought you could have done that, but you could do it on the old game. But they've obviously only got one team's car in there, so they can't. Maybe online you can do it, but I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it in a against the AI. Bit crap. We still can't do them. It's random races anyway, so I wouldn't be doing that today. But, let's have a little look at the server list. The problem with this, all the servers have either got no one in it or they're full. Parts in Gran Turismo are not the best. Honestly, they're quite fun to drive, but they're not the best. No, I don't think it'll work. If I'm honest, we could, because my guess is that because it's only one team in there, and what I could do is change this so it's. Let's see if we do get rid of the qualifying. We'll just start from wherever. 20 minutes. Just to see if it will let us, if it will actually happen. Starting position will start 10th. There's opponents 20, right? Confirm that. In that car, single make. So let's just go and see. Let's see what happens. I've got a feeling that it'll just be you on your own. Now we're not doing FIA because it's. I like the track, but it's shit for the Renault, so can't be bothered. Oh wait, we can. Oh hello. Better. You must be able to do it then. Quality. Right, let's just check that. No idea what fuel, but I'll just go down. I'll put that up a bit. Actually, we'll leave that on 3-3 because the rears were getting a bit warm. They were fine on the front, it was just the rear pressures, wasn't it? Camber on the rear, maybe go down by... Ah. Okay, let's do this little 20-minute race. Try and keep the car on the track. This should help our ratings as well, this.
Stay single file.
Right. So you can't do the you can't race this car in against the AI. Yeah, ACC. I've always found. I mean, I wish they'd explain it a bit more how they used to do it on the original Assetto Corsa. So, the original Assetto Corsa used to explain things quite nicely, and I could actually work stuff out on that. This is a little bit more limited with some of the stuff, but it's still easier than iRacing because on iRacing some things don't actually work the way they should. But I feel like the physics on this game, I think actually, I think the physics actually work a bit better on this. So what you change actually has more of an impact the way it should. Brake burning, like on GT Sport. Oh yeah, I see. The Gran Turismo's realistic then, isn't it? Warming up the tyres. the fuck's the AI going there? I'll put a bit. I say it seems to heat the brakes up a bit better if you put a bit more force down.
Stay in double file.
Right, let's have a little race against the AI with these Porsche Cup cars. This is what I'd love GT Sport to add though. This car, so you could do some proper single make races with the Porsche Cup car. I think it'd be entertaining. I wish these rolling starts were done a bit better on this game though. It's not as, a little bit weird how they do them.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Whoa. Oh, you slowed through there.
Car on the right.
Oh shit! Ah! Whoopsie! Oh shit! Don't overtake there. That's like the only place you can overtake on the track. It's the most common overtaking place. It's where you always do it on iRacing. Of course you do it on the first lap. It's against the AI. What? Wow, this car's not handling like it was before when I was... Might have put more downforce when I was on it before. I haven't downloaded it yet, Barry. I will do, but when I get time. It's on there for a month, so.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, wasn't an overtaker then? No! 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 Yeah, I don't know about turning them name tags off. They're annoying, aren't they? I find that annoying. I'll have to see if you can do that, because it's a proper distraction, I find. takes a month to download. I'll set it up to download tonight. It should be done by the morning. Well, this was handling different before when I was. What the hell have I used a different setup here or something? Can you not spam the chat, please? Oh shit! Yeah, I'm wondering if it's possibly if it's not as smooth as it was before when we were solo. The frame rate's dropping down a bit, so it might be having a little bit of a. The rear left's heating up a bit too much here.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Oh. Oh god. And let's see if we can work our way back through some of these cars. I do agree with them names are really annoying. I don't know why they did it like that in the black box. They'd be better if they were, even if they were transparent, the black box. But I'd rather them not there at all. I'll have to... Is there a way of changing that? Because it is really annoying that. Let's see. Brave name tags always off. I think that's better. Let's see. Okay, they're not. Did I not save that then? Driver name tags always off. That's better.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Much better. Yeah, they were proper annoying, that wasn't it? I thought that the other day when I was playing it. Oh, he braked early.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, it's going loose. Makes me want to play this car on iRacing as well now. Although, Assetto Corsa, this car on Assetto Corsa has always been a good car. It was on the original Assetto Corsa, it was really fun. Yeah, it'll be basically like the but then the PS4 version of Assetto Corsa was still good. So it'll just be like a dulled down version of it. Although it'll probably look better on my PS4 Pro than it will on my PC, because I can obviously play it at the maximum that the PS4 Pro will play it on. And I'm hoping they'll like update it for PS5. That'll be nice if they do that, because then if PS5 comes out, maybe give it higher frame rate and maybe up to like 120 frame. Well, it probably won't go to 120, but you know, like unlock the frame rate a bit and give it slight visual improvements. It'd be nice if they did that. The PS5 controller, do you know what, to me, I don't really, it just looks like a controller. It looks a little bit different to the one we've got now. It's not a massive amount different though. Stuff like that doesn't bother me though. Oh shit, let's go. Oh god, what the hell happened there? Oh well, yeah, like stuff like the controller doesn't bother me, because I wouldn't be using the controller much anyway, if I'm honest. The only games I'll be playing too much will be racing games, so what the controller looks like to me is pretty irrelevant. Gotta overtake this car again now. Oh shit! We overheated the tires. Tires are gone. Oopsie. Why is it not stuck? There you go. You know what? I might restart this in a minute. I think I need to change the setup a bit. Let's just start this. Restart that one, and I want to change the setup. This feels a little bit like it's killing the rears. Current setup should be on that one still. I think that we might need to open that air vent on the rear a bit more than what we had it on. Anti-roll bar. Let's go equal. I used to quite like equal anti-roll bars on the old one. I don't know if it'll be similar to this, but yeah, you can't change that, can you? That's restricted. This you can change though. Go a little bit more. Steering ratio felt fine. Finnick, the vent will help cool the tyres down as well, because cooler brakes will equal cooler tyres. Yeah. Oh, fuck off, Sean. I know what you're doing. I've just seen it, Sean. I'll ignore it when he's... I know what he's doing. Okay, now.
Going single file.
I've just realised he's... Oh, fuck. We have to do another warm-up lap, don't we? Nasty. Fuck off, safety rating penalty. I'm okay, you. Yeah, so I was going to do an earlier stream and go on to iRacing today, but I've been playing with the young one in the garden today, so we've been playing catch with the ball and like football and stuff, so it was a nice day. So went out in the garden day, then we started sorting out the PC settings. Are you okay, man? Yeah, we were playing catch, wasn't we? And football. I won, didn't I? No, why? Who won? You don't know. I can't remember. You kept making new rules up, didn't you? Where it was like 5 points for a goal and 4 for 1 goal. Yeah. We had fun though, didn't we?
Low tire pressure, stay away from
But yeah, we were out in the garden in a day, and then I came in and tried to get the stream back to 1080p, and so far things look good though for the stream being at 1080p. It seems like we've got it sorted. Because I know you, like, as soon as I see like a message, I don't always read who it's from, and then I read it, and then I'm about to answer it, and then I see it's you, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, he's just winding me up. I know he's only messing. Oh shit. Alright, let's try and keep the tyre temps down a bit more.
green line, give it all you got. Car on the left.
Oh.
Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh. He floored it through there. Alright, let's try and keep the tires. Remember the tires. I think I might try and work on some setups for this car, because it might help with understanding the basics a bit. Because it's quite limited anyway with what you can do to it. What I used to do on the original Assetto Corsa, then I worked on some more, like I started altering different cars as the more I played it. I get a feeling those setups won't be that much different to Assetto Corsa in terms of what you change. Maybe a few things, but not massively. Because it still feels like the original Assetto Corsa for this game, well, for this car anyway. This is Zolder. I really like Zolder. I think it's a track that, like, this is the type of track I'd love GTs to put in. It's just something a bit different. Obviously, iRacing has it. Project Cars has it as well. I like the flow of it. I think he was taking the piss with what the track is, this, isn't he? Dude, I never know anymore. I just look at the... Oh, shit. I put the road surface force feedback onto 5% before. I think I don't like it. I think I prefer it lower. Makes the wheel feel a little bit heavy and... Oh. Yeah, we're just doing an AI race because we haven't got the ratings yet, and plus it's random races tonight, but I'm just trying to get used to the load cells before I do anything on this anyway. The more we practice, the sooner we'll be able to get onto actually doing races on the competition servers. But again, the random races today, which are a bit, nah, I'm not into random races. I'd rather know the track that I'm racing. What's taking so long for what? I don't get you.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Winning? This is against the AI, mate. I just started myself in the mid pack. We're just trying to really, the best thing you can do to improve safety rating, according to what Cryptic said was, is you drive really close to another car. It's not necessarily about overtaking them. You've just got to drive really close to them. No, why would you think I'm boycotting GT? No, we're not.
Falling behind in the car in front in sector 3.
Oh shit. Oh shit. So because I didn't do one FIA race, that means I've boycotted GT. Come on, think a bit more realistically before you. I'm just not doing today's race, that's all. I did yesterday's, mate. The Renault is shit for Fuji, so I didn't even. There's no point wasting my time doing that. So instead, I wanted to play a different game. That's all. I don't want to be playing Gran Turismo when I don't want to. So because the track's weak for the Renault, and there's no point wasting my time doing that. I just thought we'll do something different. I've not tried this game on the pedals yet, so I wanted to give it a go. So if I was going to work on a setup, this is the first sector is where I'd want to really work on the car. See how it's going loose through there. I'd want to get that sorted. Probably a little bit more downforce.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh shit. Sean's just messing. Oh, prime. Oh shit, then brake. We're gonna have to go over there. We're gonna have to cut it. Why did I not get a warning for that? Gotta cut the chicken, yeah. I didn't really have a choice then. I missed the braking point. I haven't got penalties on, I don't think. I've got a feeling I haven't got them on. Oh, the rear's going loose. Not very. Oh. Alright, let's try and see if we can catch this group up in front by pushing a bit more. Wow. Oh, it brakes on the grass. Whoopsie. Oh god, don't do that, it's gonna overheat the tires. Jeez. Shite first sector that. Oh, that corner every time. Shit. Oh, we're gonna have to do that again. Got the chicken. GT live stream? Oh, it's not live though, is it? Yeah. The pre-recorded one from yesterday. I think it's from yesterday, isn't it? Braking a little bit too late there. How many laps did I do in this? Oh, it's a distance race, isn't it? Oh, I put way too much fuel in though. Ah, not again. Yeah, remember Lando doesn't really play F1 games. Lando's really good on iRacing. Like on iRacing, Lando Norris is rapid. Do you know what, Phil? I very much doubt it, but there's probably I know why they wouldn't, but it doesn't really bother me. I don't think they would do it purely because they probably know what I'm like in terms of my reactions and stuff. So yeah. And the fact that I'll say stuff about the game, I'm not like asked. But they probably wouldn't ask me to do anything like that. Yeah, probably Phil. Although, like, they had Jimmy doing it, and Jimmy swears a lot, doesn't he? Jimmy Broadbent swears a lot. No, they had David Perrell doing it, Josh. They've already had David Perrell do it. Is Project Cars 2? Project Cars 2 is okay. I wouldn't say it's the best game. It's an okay game though. Right, let's come out. Let's see if our ratings. There is some good things about Project Cars 2, but the online's not. Is that when you was a baby? Oh my goodness. Creepy. Let's have a little look at our stats. That. Oh. That going. So track 99, consistency 91, car control 90, 86 pace, safety 79, racecraft 40. That needs to go up through doing online races really. That won't go up until we do online races. Competition servers we can't do any yet because we won't even get in them. That's the problem with the competition servers because we could actually join that now, but The problem with these competition services, they fill up. I've tried it a couple of times, even off stream, when we had the ratings. There's no way of getting in because our stats are still too low. It's too hard to actually get into them. It's a pain in the arse. Crazy. Sean, you're a tit. Jealous, Sean. Oh shit. What's going on with your mouse? Right. Where's these special events? These can improve our. I had a little go of this the other day. Have a little go of this. I only did one go. I'm 307th. I did a shit. I binned it twice. But we can change the setup a bit here. Let's have a go at this again. It's like a 30-minute endurance test on the game, but it will help your stats increase. This rig is 100 times better than Playseat. It's not even comparable. Like the Playseat, I had you could. I mean, you only have to look at this. Look at the movement now on this. There's no movement at all in the rig. Oh, I can like pull myself up. No issue. No movement. The pedals, which you can't. I mean, I could show you the pedals quickly. Actually, they're not lined up, but yeah, the pedals. There's no movement at all. Even though we got load cell pedals on, there's zero movement in play. It's comfy. I've got used to it now. I've got used to the position we're sitting in. It feels natural now. So the gear shifter's really secure on there as well now. So everything about it is just streets ahead of the Playseat. Miles better. Yeah, we're gonna do this now. It's only solo. This is a solo time trial, but it's a 30-minute like endurance test. I had to go at this the other day. I don't know if the current setup will still be on there. Let's just see. No, it's not. Right, so wait there. Let's come out of this. Let's put the aggressive setup on. How much fuel will 30 minutes of this 30-minute time trial it is? Yeah, we don't have the slipper cam on because it takes a bit of PC power to run it. When you're playing ACC, you need to get anything you can out of it because it's quite intensive. I've already got the settings quite low on it. Don't know how much fuel I need for this. 30 minutes would be about 1 minute 25 a lap. Trying to think, 1 minute 25-ish a lap, so 15, 20, around about. I would say we'll put in. I don't think we'll need 60 litres, not for a 30-minute race. I would say 48. Yeah, 20. I think 22 laps is the best, isn't it? We ain't gonna match that though. I think like 22 laps is what we'll get out of it. I think. Let's have a little look. Let me just go back a minute. So I should have already had a go before. Wait there. I can have a little. Let's just quit out of this. I can see what I would have done one extra lap though, but I binned it twice, so I need to have a look at what I did before. So I did 21 last time, and I should be doing 22 laps. So right. We need to refuel for 22 laps, but I don't know how much fuel you use 22 laps. Probably only just over 2 litres though for this track. It's quite a short track. So I'd say 50 litres should be enough, really. I'm gonna have a guess at 50. I'll just put 50. I'll put 54 in. It should be plenty though. It's the right setup actually. Go to aggressive. Confirm that. And then should have a base. I think we'll want to up them a bit for this. Thinking of the corkscrew. I know I did this setup ages ago. I did a few changes to it, so we want to go down to 2 on that. 2 on that. Apparently, I think 2 will be enough. We probably could go down to 1, but I'll leave 2 on that. Need to put the fuel up. Just not sure about these tires. What sort of tire pressures we'll be running with that, I don't know. Right. Let's just try this out. Have a go, see what happens. So, I have a feeling our tyres might get a little bit hot here. We need to try and concentrate a little bit while we're doing this. Can't remember the braking. Let's brake a little bit earlier there. Oh yeah, I need to brake a bit more there. Oh. Not enough. I need to check the brakes.
Alright mate, this session is about consistency. Try to be fast, but don't...
There's no way of... How do I go back to... I want to go to the garage. How do I do it?
Alright, this session is about consistency. Try to be fast, but don't push it over the limit.
Might go up on that. I don't know if I'm not putting enough brake force down because of the load cells compared to last time I tried this car. Might just be the load cells that's tricky. I'm probably not putting enough pressure down, so just got to get used to it again. Oh god.
Green line, go go go.
Ah. Not very good through there. Oh shit. Whoa. Not a very good first lap, that. I can't get the braking right with these low cells. It feels really weird. The Porsche Cup felt alright, but this feels a little bit harder. Try and brake at the right point. Yeah, them tyre pressures are looking like they're going too high. The rear right's way above what it should be. So we might have to change the setup here because the rear right's way too high.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
We should be in the 24s. This is the thing. When I did it the other day, I did this about 3 days ago, 4 days ago, something like that. And I was doing 24s. So I think we need to change the setup. I think I used the aggressive setup last time though.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
No. Let's try the aggressive setup. Tire pressures weren't too bad on the rear right. You just need to let me have a little look at what am I doing? What are the tire pressures on this one? Because it's the rear right and the front maybe need to go up a bit on the front left. And then I can put that onto the aggressive setup.
Try to be fast, but don't push it too much over the limit.
So that needs to be about 25.4. That 25.4 on both the rears, and then the front left mod probably needs to go up a bit. Right, maybe 25.5 all around will actually be okay. Let's just load up the aggressive setup. That. We'll just go for an equal one for this one. Can't add that. we'll just leave all that as it is for now. I'm not going to start messing with stuff like that yet. Rear wing was fine. That'll do. Let's try this now. Old man drink. What drink are we talking about here? Oh shit. Fucking ignition on this car. I keep forgetting about it. Southern Comfort. I can't drink that because when I was young,
Green light. Go, go, go.
I drank too much of it when I was like 14, something like that. It feels better now, this car. I braked too late then. I braked where we were braking with the with that race yesterday. Oh. Fuck none of them two. Horlicks is horrible. Marmite's fucking horrible. Ugh. Freaking too late. Oh, fucking hell.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Oops, hit that wall, hit the curb. Marmite is fucking horrible. That shit should never have been invented. Fucking vile. Cannot stand Marmite. Oh shit. Not braking enough on the initial braking with this car. Oh, Marmite. What? What? Well. I have to say the force feedback feels a bit different. Like I altered it before on this. I don't think I should have altered it. Feels a bit different to what I had it before. Feels a bit light in the middle range. Not much feel in the. Not as much feel as it was before. Butter on toast, yeah, all day. Don't mind jam on toast. Ugh, peanut butter. What? No. The missus likes that. I'm not into peanut butter. These lap times are not very good. Would have actually got it into that corner properly though. I should be in the 24s from what I did the other day. But I wasn't using the load cells then, I suppose. You should probably be 23s really on this, 22, 23s. Oh, peanut butter. What? Castrol on top. I do like this Ferrari on this. It's one of the more enjoyable cars to drive out of the GT3 cars I've tried so far. Although I do like the Audi R8 as well. I'll have to check out David Perrell's website to see about setups for this car. Oh, don't do that. No, I've not tried all the cars yet. I've tried a few Bentley and stuff, but oh, them tires. I think I'm overheating the rears a bit here. Fucking apex there. Oh, did he add some setups today? Okay, how much is it? Is it £20 for the whole like website? Is that everything included in that? Like, so for iRacing as well, or is it individual prices for each different thing? Because I know the iRacing setups are not on there yet, but he did say he was going to get them on. And are they each individual track that he's done them for, or is it just like a base setup? Because you really need to do individual for this game, I feel. Individual tracks, okay. I'll have to check out the website because I want to see what the setups feel like from him and compare them to Cryptic's. How much is the package though, Jimmy? Like, what are the price things on his website? I need to have a word with him anyway, because maybe if we can come to some deal about something, if I advertise his website on my description for to get him more, might be able to come to some deal if I do more of these streams for this. Maybe put a link into his where I get them from, and would maybe come to some arrangement. I'll have to see. Set per setup, Jimmy? Are you messing? Like, I thought that'd be like, is it not like a monthly? Surely he has like a monthly thing like Pure Driving School or VRS. Is there not like a system where you can just get them all for a set price? Everything on the website. Like VRS is obviously $9.99 a month for every single car. Pure Driving School, $9.99 a month for every single car on iRacing. Is there something similar to that? I mean, David, it doesn't matter if I tell everyone what I'm sort of thinking of doing it. I can speak to David Perrell whenever I want. Like, I'm just saying, I feel I might just have a little word with him, see if we can come to an arrangement about it. Because obviously I still would have to hide the setups I use no matter what. If I use David's Peril setups, I'd have to hide them so that if you guys wanted them, you'd have to use the website. But I would like to have a go at my own setups on this game because I did used to do them. And they did used to work. On the old game, that was. I haven't obviously done them on this one. Oh, okay. $6.99 for one setup. I'd have to see about that. I'm just comparing it to like what VRS do, where it's like the whole sea, like $9.99 for every single car for every, like, so it's 4 weeks worth of setups. I'm trying to like, but then it depends how in depth the setups are. But then again, setups are very individual, so. So $25 for every truck is up. Jesus. Feel like I should have had more ABS on. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that, so that I've got every setup for a Ferrari sorted and I just need to adjust tyre pressures and a few things depending on track temperatures. That wouldn't be the worst thing, because I do like the Ferrari on the game. Even though I'm driving it pretty shit right now. That's not too bad, because that works out just a couple of quid a track, doesn't it? Like, not even that, like, what, £1.50 a track, if that? That's not bad. And even if it's just something to work from. I'd kind of want to test them out though first. So what I'd want to do is get Cryptic to give me one of his setups. Get him to do a setup for me. And then compare it with one of the tracks that I buy. And see how it compares to like individual, like from Cryptic's to his. Because Cryptic setups are pretty solid. I tried it at Catalunya, it was a nice setup. And that's obviously free. So we'll see. I'll have to test them out. Now, what we'd do, Jimmy, is if I would put like a link, if the setups are good, I'd see if we could do a deal with him. So I put like the link in the description of my videos and streams, and I'll obviously put a little thing to say setups whatever from David Peril in the description, and I'd let people know that that's what I'm using and tell them to look through the description. That's what I think it would be good for him, because it'd get more people using his stuff, but we'd have to see. He might not want to. It's individual, and some people don't like doing stuff like that. You don't know. Why am I in third gear there? Because I know a lot of people do that on iRacing, because so Nicky Fim, Jimmy Broadbent, all these, they have their setups provided by people, and then they get they don't have to pay for the memberships, I don't think. Yeah, the Ferrari setups is not bad. That's not a bad deal, that. The only thing you'd have to remember is that track temperatures is quite important on this game, so you're going to need to adjust them. Nicky Fim on Twitch. He does YouTube as well. Real life racing driver. He mainly does iRacing. Very good on iRacing. Very, very fast. Sean's just probably taking the piss, isn't he? I need to remember, whenever Sean writes anything, just take it with a pinch of salt. Brokenness. Tires are getting a little bit loose here. Evening, mate. How are you? To be honest, he's up to him if he wants to charge for his setups, and also if they work very well, if they're very good setups, then it's worth it. Especially for the $25 for 15 tracks. If they're very solid setups and they're very good setups, then that is 100% worth it. But they've got to be very good setups though. That's the thing. Joshua, thank you very much for the €1, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you for that. Jura, thank you for the CHF2, mate. Let me read that in a minute. Evening, Key. How is it going? Used to the used to ACC? I wouldn't say I'm used to it. I'm still trying to get more and more practice with it. That's why we're doing more and more variety. So hopefully, keep doing this. We'll get up to speed eventually. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Not particularly fast or anything, but I'm not crashing yet. That's the main thing. Not on this one. But thank you very much for the donation, both of you. Appreciate that. Legends. Too deep into there.
Right, mate. 5 minutes to go. Good job. Give it all again.
I had too much fuel on here. Not by a massive amount, but by a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that extra lap in with this one because I've not driven it as fast. Like, I should have been doing 24s nearly every lap. We've been about a second off that. Although I was doing it without streaming last time, so that might explain it. Pushed too much there. I was nearly at 24. It would have been if I didn't mess that final corner up. God, this is slow, way slower than what I did the other day, and I spun twice. I don't know what I've been doing on this one. I think I need to put the force feedback back to what I had the other day. Oh god. Yeah, we're way off. We're like about 30 seconds slower here. So the setup, and I'm going to change the force feedback in a minute back to what I did have.
session is now over.
That's terrible. We did a whole extra lap last time. That's not good at all. Ah, me leg. Let's change this force feedback settings. Do it then. Bit that. You okay, Divine? How are you, mate? You okay, Ed? Just see where that's. Oh no. Is that fast? I can't remember. I don't know if we were 300 and something before. Maybe we did do that a bit faster. I don't know. I needed to. Oh yeah, no, we did do it a bit faster because if I would have done a 1 second, if I would have been 1 second faster, we would have got 20. Would we have done 22 laps? Can't work that out. Don't know how many laps I did then. I think maybe that was. I think that was just a slow one. I thought we only did 20 laps. I think what we need to do is change the force feedback mainly because the force feedback is fucking awful at the moment. I altered it before. Get rid of the fuck's that? Wait there, it's gone back. It's reset. Do I have that? Maybe I need to put this road effects on. It must have reset. It must have put it on. Let's try. Let's just. Yeah, we don't 100%. What the fuck? I have no idea why the road effects are on 0 by default. Let's just try 5%. Overwrite that. I want to get a feel for that. Can you change the force feedback when you're out on track? Let's have a little go. Let's just go to. That's improved though. The ratings got. We've gone up a bit on the ratings, on the consistency as well. Too bad. Yeah, we could soften the rear. Could also do the roll bars on the rear a bit, but you have a knock-on effect over other places though. Let me go to right. Let's just go to where is it? Laguna Seca. We only had to be a couple of seconds faster to get. I think. Did I do 21 or 20 laps? And I thought I only did 20. Unless that was the 21 finished the way it does it on this time trial thing. Go to let's go to practice session. Turn that. Want the Ferrari? Oh wait there. 2019. Ferrari, where are you, Ferrari? Is that the right one? Right. Why has it gone onto this setting? You have to check. Oh, because I went to the different thing. Go to practice. That confirm that. Right. Let's go to this and have a mess with the force feedback and see if we can get the force feedback feeling a bit better. I think road surface needs to be on a bit. Let's just see what it feels like now.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Dickhead. I don't think the setup's even on this at the moment. We'll have to... No, it's on traction control 6 and 6, so this is the safe setup. See what the force feedback through here. This actually feels like it's got a better front end. I don't know whether the settings are different because we've done hot lap. It's probably because we've done hot lap practice. So I'm guessing we've got no fuel on board. Not too sure. Or did I just do practice? Oh no, we're just in a free practice. Okay, so this is just a free practice session. Let's see what this setup feels like. Oh, we can't brake late there. Oh, it feels so weird. Let's see if we can alter the... Right, so... Let's just put this right up and see what the differences in feel. Go to 50% now. Doesn't feel hardly any difference. Literally feeling no difference with that. Oh, on the sit. Oh shit. Do you know what's weird? This setup, whatever I'm running now, actually feels a lot more front end, like better on the front end than the bloody... Let's see what one we're running. Okay, this must be the default, the easy to run one. If we put that down to 2, that needs to be up to... The mod's hogging the screen. Right. The hell's that noise? What is it? That's not a good sign. When we put our clutch down, it's making a weird noise. The hell? Something's broken on these low cell pedals, and I haven't even used the clutch. What the fuck? I'll have to pull this out. I don't know what the fuck's going on with these pedals. We haven't even used the clutch, and there's something broken on it. Wow, what the fuck is wrong with them? No, they're fucked, mate. They're proper gone. We haven't even used that clutch, and the clutch is completely gone. I think something's snapped or broken in it, and I've not even used the clutch. That's terrible if that's happened. What the fuck is that? Oh, why? Why do we get this shit on? I don't know what's wrong with that. I can't even. Jimmy, mate, thank you very much for the £5. Thanks for advice on pedals. Have switched back black and red around. Got better feel. Keep up the good work. Stay safe. Thank you very much for the donation, Jimmy. I'm glad this helped you out. Fucking. Hopefully your pedals don't break on the clutch. Oh yeah, we had to wear shorts because it's hot here today. Got the chicken legs out. Wow, what the fuck is that noise? I haven't even touched. I've only used the clutch to pull away before. I was in the garden today, actually. Do you know what, though? To be fair, if you look at I've got all the brightness settings up on the camera, so it makes you look proper pasty. Yeah, it's something's not right on the. I don't even know how would I even open them up to check that? I've only used the clutch to pull away before in that. Hell, absolute nightmare. Yeah, Jimmy, mate, thank you very much for that donation, mate. I appreciate that. Like, why do I always get fucking shit luck with stuff? I'm telling you. Every time I get anything new, it breaks. Pretty much every fucking time. That one will work on that. Yeah, probably right with that one. I've only used the clutch to pull away though. We've used the clutch like what? Pulled away with the clutch about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. And the fucking, I need that for iRacing though. I can't afford for that to break. Fucking piss take, I tell you. Don't even know how. That's the one for the pedals. Pain in the arse, this knocking the stream off. fine. It's fine for length. Like that. I don't even know how easy these pedals are to take the top off. Has anyone in the chat actually took these apart yet? To see if you can. Has anyone took the top casing off? Is it easy to do? Have you done it already or? The egg. Cheeky prick. I had to trim the egg today. It's got too long. What hair I've got left. I swear, if these are knackered already, then it just makes me think, why fucking bother with Thrustmaster? I really hope it's not. They're not, because we've only used the clutch about 3 times. Need a special. Please don't say that. I have got one, but I don't know if it'll be the right one. If you need a special screwdriver, they should have fucking supplied it with it. Surely they supplied it with the pedals. But it makes sense that, because you can't. I can't even undo this now. It's not grease, mate. Something's come undone. It's nothing to do with grease. It's something's like popped out. You can tell by the noise it's making. Something's popped out of like. Nothing to do with grease. It's not that. It's like something's popped out. If you listen, it's like something's popped out. If you listen to the noise it makes, listen. I don't know if you can hear it very well, but it's like something's popped out of the this. It's just normal. It's just normal screws. Bottom. It looks like normal screws, to be honest. I need to take the. What you'll have to do is, I'll have to take the. I love doing this shit. This is the shit that I didn't want to have to do when you get a new set of pedals. We do use the clutch. Of course we use it. We're using it on iRacing and fucking ACC every day. Of course we're using it. Doesn't matter if it's not. That's not the point as well. It's a fucking brand new set of pedals. Doesn't matter if we don't use it all the time. We're still using it to pull away in the garage. You shouldn't be doing it. It's a simple fact. Like, you don't expect to pay 100 whatever pounds. Even if it's 107, they're not the most expensive, but it's still 170, 80 quid. You shouldn't have issues like that after a couple of days of not even using that pedal. I only need to take this base thing off. I don't need to go on the inside, Martin. I only need to have a little look at the what's actually happened. I don't want to actually. I just want to be able to see the spring to see if it's just unhinged somewhere. Yeah, I know. Definitely don't need it live on stream. Fucking stupid though, isn't it? Like, I mean, it shouldn't be happening, that kind of thing. I don't even know why it's done it. It's not like we've been putting pressure down on the clutch. There's the clutch. I mean, I won't watch a video. I'll see what happens when I take all these bottom ones off, and then I have got a screw, one of them special screw things from. I don't know if it's the same one that you use for the PS5, but I think for the PS4. Sorry. But it just fucks me off, to be honest, because shouldn't be having this. I mean, it's still working. It's just that noise. I don't want something to snap. Oh, why is that one not working? Weird. That one's not working as well. It's the exact same one as I've just been using. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Martin, but that shit shouldn't be happening, should it? I mean, the clutch spring shouldn't be able to pop out. I can see that it still looks like it's it. The spring's in. It's just the top bit. It's right. It's just on the initial input. Like as soon as you put a little bit of thumb pressure on, that's when the noise. Further down, it's fine. Like the lower you push, like when you go down to bottom, no noise at all. It's just on the top, like the top little bit. Yeah, it's fucking annoying though, But imagine we want to start doing like MX5, where you're using the clutch all the time. I'm not having that noise on my stream every 5 seconds. It is so tempting to like I am getting very close. If issues carry on like this, I'm very close to changing. Doing my head in. But you don't want to change when you've just bought a brand new set of fucking pedals. Let's just see if it's just unclicked somehow. That's what I mean. I can't. I mean, the MX5 you don't need to heel and toe because that car's got automatic. Just the automatic thing in on downshift. You don't even need to. Pretty sure you don't even need to use the clutch on downshifts on the 5, only on upshift. But you still need to use the clutch for upshifts, obviously. So every time you out of there. Dinner. Chicken legs. Done. Like, it is the springs popped out. I can see what's happened, but I think the only way of fixing it will be to take all these. This is what you all came to see, isn't it? I mean, pedals breaking live on camera. Check the length of these screws. Make sure might have different length screws on them. We haven't. You don't change the clutch, mate. The clutch you don't touch. The clutch spring's not something you can adjust on this. The only brake pedal, the only thing you can adjust on these pedals is the brake. You can't adjust the clutch. The clutch is as it was as when I got it. I've not touched it. Not the brake pedal. It's the clutch. That's still true. Hopefully these ones around the outside are all the same length and it won't matter. To be fair, it's just a clutch. I only noticed it when I went to pull out the garage now and use the clutch pedal. So like it was just popping as if just. I don't think it's that bad. What's happened? It's like I think it's just popped out, but it still shouldn't happen. Like it shouldn't even be possible to do that. This is what people were saying though about how much like that's what a lot of people were worried about was because they're so and this is why you should always wait for reviews because sometimes reviews are done in a couple of days. How can you I always think reviews should be at least a month's worth of testing before they give them a proper review because you're not going to see issues until at least 3 or 4 weeks into use them. This is less than that. I don't really want to send them back. I'd rather fix them, to be honest, because if I send them back now, we ain't getting them back for ages with this current situation. I can see it looks like pretty simple what's happened. I don't know if this. Oh, be pretty simple. What is that? Pretty simple fix. You know what? Like, I'm gonna say it now. This is really easy to happen. Looking at these, I'm gonna show you something. Let me put the big screen on. So, get the chicken legs out. Get ready. I'm gonna show you just how easy this could happen to the accelerator, which is quite worrying because it's the same issue could happen to both. Let me show you. Right. Right. Where's the clutch? So, just what's happened is this spring has got nothing in the middle. It's just obviously it's not got anything to keep the water. So when you push it down, and if it's got any movement, which it must have, it's turning when it turns slightly, so it popped out as it's rotated. But look at the accelerator spring. The accelerator is exactly the same as the clutch. So if it can happen to the clutch, it can happen to the accelerator. There is literally no difference between them. The worrying thing with that is, yeah, I trimmed my hair today with the trimmers. The worrying thing is obviously if it's going to happen to that, it's very possible it could happen to that one as well. Let's just put this back on and see if it stopped doing it. But at least if you have the issue now, if you have that issue, hopefully you'll know what it is to fix it. Yeah, look, it's fine now. It's just rotated inside. So it's unless it just wasn't put in properly, but hopefully that'll be it. Won't do it again, but excellent. Checking something with the screws that I used to tighten this up. I think it's worth doing this before we put it back together. He's not stopped doing videos with GT Diego. His PCs, he's been getting a new PC. Oh, right. He had okay, so that should have no issue. That should not affect it at all. That's a perfect length. So yeah, it's nothing to do with that. It doesn't even come close to it anyway. Worried that's going to do that again. Right, put them back together now. Panic over, but still. Not good that it's happened. You do have that issue. It's really easy to fix. Just literally just like rotate the spring around back into the slot, and it fixes it. But it's frustrating, and that's even something that can happen. It means I've got to fucking tighten them up on the pedals again now. Pain in the arse. Sean, shut up, you. Lightning. Just making sure they were the same length. No, we'd only use the clutch to pull away on iRacing, and in this, we've never hardly used it. That's why I'm a little bit worried, because the clutch. Like I said, the clutch is the put it on this camera so
Fatality.
right, so the clutch is the one that we hardly use, and it's exactly the same as the accelerator. So it's exactly like the spring. Everything about that clutch is identical to the accelerator. So hopefully, I'm just hoping what it was just they might not have tightened it in properly, like when you rotate it. That might have been the issue, but we can just hope that's the issue anyway. Because I really don't want to be doing this to the pedals every like fucking every 3 weeks, having to do that to the accelerator or clutch. That's not what you want to happen. Fatality. You know what though? If I do a review on these pedals, these are things that I can point out in the review because these are the type of things people want to know about. Like, is there going to be issues in the long term? I think yes. To be honest, I think it's just looking at the accelerator and clutch now. When I've just opened that up, you can see that the accelerator and clutch has been made quite. I can see that you're probably going to get snapped springs on the accelerator on this. Looks quite cheaply made. It doesn't look very. Don't look the strongest. I'll say that now. Like the way it is, it looks pretty cheap. Obviously, the cost of these pedals has gone into the load cell, and then they've probably cut corners elsewhere to try and reduce, obviously, the cost down. So, even though the accelerator feels nice, I think the spring's not the strong. It doesn't look the most reliable. I mean, for what you're paying for them, they're good pedals. But what I think you've got to realise is you're paying that price because more likely you're going to have issues with them, probably. They've even got them on the Playseat. Wouldn't have even got them on. I can't. Haven't. I think the V3 pedals are quite a bit different, Daney. They're quite a lot stronger anyway. And I know I've seen the MV3s. They do look better quality, but whether they are or not, I don't know. I know that Lightning has got a pair and he had them for ages. I don't think he had many. I think Super GT's got V. Or if he's got V3s or if he just uses the mod for the basic pedals. I can't remember. I think he's got V3s though. Super. It's a mission now to try and find screws that haven't. There's the last two. I thought Super GT had V3s. Got the CSL Elite. Okay, yeah. I know Adam's got the V3s. But if you know what, if you could use V3s with a T-GT with no issues. Oh, he has V3s now. I thought he had V3s because I remember him telling me. I remember Super GT telling me. I'm sure he mentioned it that he's got the V3s. You know, I'm pretty sure he has. I don't know. Maybe not. I did ask him ages ago, and I'm pretty sure he said he did have them, but I can't remember. The problem with Fanatec is, there you go. I would love to get it, but TGT obviously. I think I will upgrade to Fanatec and just have a Fanatec for GT Sport, but I think he will be WD. Why is that? Tighten these up. Another question: when will the next World Tour event even be? I know what you mean, Zany. Yeah. Problem with going above V3s for me is still want to play on console. I like consoles, so if you go above V3s and get like the really good pedals, you can't play on console. You literally, I know some people don't care about that, but I still want to be able to play on PS4 and PS5. So if you do that, you cannot play on PS5 or PS4 because like the highs, what are they called, the really good ones, they physically will not work on console. Back on. Accelerator, clutch. Has Super GT been live tonight? I didn't know if he had been live tonight. WDP, mate. I mean, I see why like I totally understand why. Shit, which way did I have these? Crap. Like, the problem with GT at the moment is, I think what could save it is the update that's coming. I'm hoping that is going to save it. I don't think he misses Forza. I think he likes what I think Super GT is like myself. Like, and this is why I'm glad I'm getting back into these like iRacing and ACC, because I think GT is great, but I think when you wanna play ACC and iRacing, because the feeling of these games for physics is just a little bit better. So nice to get back onto these games. I'm sure you'll see more variety from GT as well. Ah, you bitch! I need. I could do with having a look of a screenshot of. Like, I'm gonna go to yesterday's stream. I need to take a screenshot of my pedals and see which way I had this accelerator. If I've done this right. Have a screen. Got one already. So okay. Got a picture I took the other day. Yeah, that's correct. I've got it right. Just checking. Did I have it at the? Making sure I'm putting it in the right position. I don't think people do overreact WDP, mate, because I think the problem with GT is I like it, but it is becoming a little bit boring now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's the same races every week. It's the same. It's just too samey. Like, they need to start adding more variety, and they need to start giving more options available. But I don't think they care about that now. I think they're more bothered about GT7. So I think, remember, the game's been out for a long time now. It's gonna start losing its appeal. I think people want something new now. I think trying to get a bit bored with GT4. That's why I want to start playing other games like this. This game for me, ACC for me, is the most enjoyable. But I love the feeling on iRacing. For me, iRacing, for its version and the like the authentic feel of the starts and everything, nothing quite matches it. So I think iRacing for me gives me like the buzz. You know what I mean? That like real adrenaline buzz. Like, you get an adrenaline rush on the start when you're racing close with other drivers. It's really like that. Even though it was only 5 minutes and like what, about 15 minutes worth of racing, something like that, where until we went for that move and we beat it. It's still so enjoyable while we were just doing that. So I think like that's what I really like about iRacing. That's that way, isn't it? But I don't think it's like WDP. I don't think it's to do with being popular. 8 on G. I don't think that's the reason. I don't think why Super Steve isn't going to be like, oh, it's popular. He doesn't give a shit about that. Steve will be doing. We will be starting to get annoyed with the game because it's starting to frustrate him. Started to frustrate me a long time ago, but I think having your days away from it, like today, and when we played iRacing before yesterday, we literally went into that race yesterday with no practice, nothing. I know it was split two, but we went in with no warm up at all, no idea of tires, no idea of anything. Won it because I really enjoyed the race. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it helps to have that gap away from the game rather than just playing it 24/7. Because if you play GT 24/7, it'll drive you up the wall. You need to be playing another racing game and like having variety in there because it will start pissing you off. So what you'd need is iRacing's immersion with the structure. So iRacing's structure of the amount of races, and even the damage model on some of the newer damage models. Not all of them, because some of the damage model isn't perfect, but there is some cars that have got quite good damage model. And then like GT's visuals, yeah, kind of. I would also say a mixture of ACC's visuals, if I'm honest, because you're not seeing this game when I'm playing this game. You're not seeing that it's obviously the highest settings because I'm playing quite low. But when this game's running on really high settings, which hopefully Steve will run it on to show you, because this game looks really nice on high settings. Kind of a mixture of that, and then with like the weather of this and the physics of this game would literally be perfect. I think there wouldn't be a better combination. I'm just tightening up the thingy ones, Zany. I'm trying to read while I'm doing it, but doing there's only 2 on each one, but they're quite long. They're the really long bolts, so it's a while to get it. What's this? Making sure I put it on the same way as well, because I obviously have it lined up so that you can have a bit of space between. Make sure I'm doing it right, actually. Right. Yeah, Project Cars 2's what's it called? The track, what's it? The real track, or their track modeling with the drying line and stuff like that would be really good. Well, that their weather system, but I think the weather in this is actually better. But it's so the physics in the weather are better on this. I know what you mean by the live track, isn't it? It's called live track, I think, on Project Cars, where racing line is dynamic and like puddles and stuff. Yeah, that definitely would be a good feature. I have that. That would be nice. Watch this now. I'll probably test this out now after I've tightened it up, and then it'll ping again. I'll fucking rage. I will rage if it does. Okay, so far. Hopefully it won't do it again soon. Wonder if you can buy spare them springs spare. I might bring them up, or wonder if you can buy them spare. So I'd like to have some of them in. I know it could have been a mishap, but I'm worried about looking at it. My old springs used to break all the time on the old pedals, and these don't look as strong as them, so I'm a bit worried about how easy they're going to break. Right. Now we got to put them back on. Yeah, I've seen them covers. I'm not going to waste my time on them. Oh shit, I should have really checked which way these went on. Didn't think about this. Crap. Which ones were they? Oh. Crap. Sure. Oh, because I can't see now. I didn't think about this. Yeah, and let's see if we can tell by our... Let's see if we can get our picture out just to get an idea. Because I need to see if that was visible. Nothing visible. Must have been this one. No, it's not that one. Balls, which one is it? Put it in light. Let's tighten these up light. Fucking like a guess. This is guesswork. This now. Where the fuck's me other thing gone out of that? Porsche. Fucking get through here now though. Can't get this lined up. Fuck off. I'm here. Hey. I am here, don't worry. I'm just trying to find this. Trying to find the hole. One in. One more. That last one went in easy. Now I've just got to slide over and tighten it up. Ooh. Right, fixed. Ah. Fucking it. Whew. Done it. Now I need a piss. Push this back. That back in. Just checking the pedals load properly. Ah. Right. Now time for a piss. Back in 2 seconds. Oh. Ah. Surprised we didn't lose more people than that. We only lost like 30, 40 people with DIY with the Key 25. Let's just double check it. It seems fine. Hopefully it's fine now. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. What did I do to this car in here? I can't remember. Oh, I wanted to test the feel, didn't I, of the Let's actually go back to the garage. Then go back out because the tyres will be freezing. What did I do to this? Did I have a higher You know what, this setup the aggressive one feels slower than this one. It's really weird. Oh. Unless it's this track might just suit the setup better. No, yeah. I mean, I used to be pretty up to speed on Assetto Corsa, but not saying I am now, but my guess is the aggressive setup isn't even that good. It's probably better. It's probably you need to alter it anyway, so it's probably that's why. Get on the power way earlier with this setup. It's probably because this is a high downforce track. That's what I'm guessing. Because it's a preset setup, it's not. It doesn't change per track. It just stays the same for every track. So it's a high. This is probably a higher downforce track. So it's probably working better because you need more downforce. So we just done a right. So right, the aggressive we were struggling to get in 24s. We just did a 24-1 straight away. What was the fuel on that? Let's just see. Also depends on track temperature as well. That could have been different. We had the same fuel. I think the higher downforce setups, you're probably the higher downforce tracks, you're probably better starting with the safe setup and working from that with the higher down, like for more, the like track space, less on top speed. The aggressive probably is better to work from on like Monza, Bathurst and stuff like that. So you're probably better doing it that way round. Yeah, you can race against people in the game. I can't. Yeah, I can. Well, I could do like public lobbies, but at the moment I need to build up my stats because you can't go into the competition servers until you've got your stats a lot better. Let's just save that. Did I? Didn't save the setup. I can do it now anyway. Let's go back into this and just see if it. I want to see if it handles the same in this event though, using that similar setup to what we did then. I see. Listen, you pleb. You've got to build. I haven't even been able to get. I could do this race actually now. Suzuka, IGT, the Suzuka IGT. But then I'm not going to wait around for that long to do a race because we're not streaming that long. So I could actually enter it. But what will happen if I enter that? The servers will probably be full, so I won't be able to do it anyway. It's a pain in the arse. You need to pit for tyres on that one. I think ACC's got better physics than iRacing, but iRacing is better online. There's no doubt about that. Like, the structure of iRacing is definitely better than this because there's only that one lobby. Like, there's one lobby for competition servers. iRacing, if I go on iRacing, I could literally show you. Like, you could just go on. There'll be like tons of races you can pick from. So ACC is like ACC is a bit like what similar to GT, very limited on the races you can do, but still good fun. Just a bit limited, that's all. Not as much to do. Whereas like iRacing's got loads of races you can compete in, lots of options, multi-class, more structured, a lot more structured in my opinion. Let's just try. Let's just see if this handles what sort of lap times we do with this different setup now.
Right, this session is about consistency. Try to be fast, but don't push it over the limit.
Right. The races are okay, but I'm like I would like more variety on GTS. Just see which setup we had on them. Yeah, I think I changed that, didn't I? Right, let's go down to 10 on that. Right, so it's 12 on that. Let me just see what the wait, they cancel that. What's the aggressive setup? 10. That'll probably be one of the big reasons, right? One of the big things is that the safe setup has a better it looks like it's got better pressures on the tires, which is probably why it's better as well. The tire pressures seem more to be what they should be. We'll leave it on 12 for that. Leave that there. Oh, that's really low anti-roll bar though. No, actually, let's just for this track with the bumps. That is really high as well. So I think what we need to do is find the balance. Find the balance with this. Oh, we put that right down, didn't we? Does anyone remember what fuel I ended on last time? I think 47 should be plenty. Well, actually, it depends if we do that extra lap or not. And let's just try this one now and see if this is a bit easier to drive now than what we had it on before. Also, do you know another reason why it might be better is the ride height, because ride height is very sensitive on this game according to Cryptic. And with the corkscrew, you really probably need a slightly higher ride height, and with it being quite bumpy as well. That might be a reason. Let's just save that as a base actually. I know it'll automatically go onto that track anyway, but right, let's try this. Let's just see what this feels like compared to the one we did before. See you later, Sean. I might have too much force feedback on the road here. Oh. Definitely feels faster than what we did when we did the other go. Ah. I need to lower these road effects, they're a bit high. It's better with the road effects on, but not this high. It's vibrating the wheel constantly.
Well done, mate. Rest of the best.
Oh. Way more rotation on the car. This setup is just better. Way better for the track.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
The tyre pressures are high on the front. Maybe need to alter the pressures a bit because that front right is really high. This feels like the original Assetto Corsa to me now. Oh, I fucking love it. It feels way better. If you get good setups on this game, it's going to make a big difference. You can push the car way more now. I know the right front needs to be lowered, the tyre pressure. The left front's about right. 27.0 is ideal. But they might drop off a bit on that right front because as the tyres wear out, the tyre pressure will change a bit. Oh, you take way more speed than that. This is interesting because what I'll do is when I'm not streaming, I'll go through and compare the differences between these setups, the aggressive and the safe one, and just see why it feels so much faster through the corners. I think a lot of it will be downforce, but I think this track must just suit the softer suspension more.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Also, the preload was a lot higher, which meant you could be more aggressive on the throttle. Bottomed out of it then. Ah. Oh, messed that up. Lose a bit of time on this lap. See how the tyre pressure's coming down now? Probably need a little bit more on that. The left hand side, you're right, probably with that. On the rear as well. Oh.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
A lot more consistent as well with this setup. Oh! The brakes, yeah. Oh shit, brake. How are you, single mate? Yeah, I'm okay. Just trying to, just messing around with some of the setups on this. Seeing what difference stuff makes. Oh, too aggressive into there that time. Why would they use third person? This is a simulation game, mate. Doesn't feel right on Assetto Corsa. On Assetto Corsa, cockpit view all day on this game. This game's designed for cockpit view more so. It's not like other games are okay on. Oh shit! Other games are okay on third person, but iRacing you have to use cockpit view, and this game's very good in cockpit view. Yeah, you can't get this view in GT Sport. That's why I don't use it in GT Sport. The GT Sport camera, like, view's not brilliant. Like the cockpit, you don't have much options to change stuff in GT Sport. It's very limited for the cockpit view. That's my worst lap so far, that's awful. Try and get back up to speed. Ah. Supercar Challenge, I like Supercar. The V8 Supercar games, do you mean? If that's what you mean, the V8 Supercar games, I like them. I think the tyres might be fading off a little bit. Or maybe I was just driving shit because now we're matching our best. Oh, too late on the brakes again. GT5 was a good game, yeah. Did have problems though, did have some issues. But they're issues that are still an issue today, like no damage and stuff. We're actually going a little bit faster here, so I think it wasn't the tyres, I think it was just me driving shit before. Oh, oh. Oh, mistake. No, the brakes are fine. It's only like a 30-minute time trial. The brakes will be fine. We always have lower viewer figures when we do when we're not racing, because we're not doing online racing, but at the moment it's more important to build up the ranking stats so that we can do online racing. But I think learning quite a bit on this at the moment, and hopefully we can have some good races. If we can see Laguna Seca come up, I'd be interested in trying it out if we can get some more setup changes for this. Yeah, no capitals in the chat, please. Ah, tried to push again. UK Todd, mate, how are you? Oh no! No!
5 minutes to go. Keep it together.
No! No! We only had to keep it on the track. I just don't believe that. We'd have been on a good time then. Oh, I'm so annoyed at myself. We only had like 3 or 4 more laps to go. It just rotated on me there. Ah, I'm annoyed. I'll have to do that another time, maybe off stream, because I want to see where we would get to, because I'm frustrated with myself. I was still trying to push too much instead of just keeping it consistent. What a dickhead. So yeah, we lost 13 seconds. Well, no, we lost about 15 seconds with that. So that's proper pissing me off now, that. On a knob. Yeah, we'll be ending after this. I mean, we've been live for nearly 4 hours, so... Just annoying me I had to fix the pedals. I much prefer this setup that we're running here. Considering we had that spin as well. So we'd go a little bit higher on the rear left, a little bit on the front left, a little bit on the rear right, and a little bit down on the front right. Also, the rear brake vent can be reduced. Don't need it that high. Not really staying warm or. So we did the 22 laps. Even with the spin, we did the 22 laps. So that shows you that was way faster, that setup. Ah, I'm annoyed that I spun. We lost 15 seconds with that spin. We had mistakes as well going through it, but Let's quit that. Let's just see where that actually puts us. Let's just see where, without that spin, where would we have got to? We were up to 168th. I would love to know how, so we're 15, say with mistakes, we could probably get down to 30, without mistakes, 31.02. So we're about a second off pace a lap at the moment, I think. About a second, 1.2 to 1.4 off the really fast people, like off the fastest people on the game. About 1.2 to 1.3 seconds a lap. That's not too bad considering we just used the basic setup. The spin was your fault, yeah, Todd. I wish you could check out more of this leaderboard. I'd like to see 20 seconds we could definitely do faster. With a good setup, maybe 30 seconds faster, because we had that spin that cost me 15. So we could probably get into the top 100, which wouldn't be too bad, really. Duct tape, yeah. Let's not talk about that again. Yeah, we're going to end it now. Sorry if just that it's quite late here, and it's gone 11 o'clock at night, and gonna hopefully we can get on to do some racing on this so soon. Because let's have a little look at our stats. What did they improve to? We should have gone up a bit, even though we made that mistake. So we've now got consistency 96, and we're now a gold driver. We got increased to gold in that one. Safety's gone up to 81. Pace is up to 86. We can improve that pace higher than that though, because we had that issue then with the spin. I might do that again in the morning early. I won't be playing Dirt Rally tomorrow. It'll probably be iRacing tomorrow, but I might do some of this in the morning just to try and get us online. Because what is the races? Let's have a little look. What's this one? Lucas. Oh, that's a Suzuka one, isn't it? We'll see what the race is tomorrow. Have a look. Yeah, I could install it through the night or download it. I mean, sorry. Start downloading it. It depends. After I've watched something, if I remember, I'll start downloading it. Okay. Yeah, I much prefer that setup on then. Felt way nicer to drive with that setup compared to the one we were driving, which is strange. Need to have a little look at David's setup, and then I'll also get. I wonder if Cryptic's got a setup for the Ferrari there to compare it to the baseline. I could start making my own one up from that though, because I kind of can see what's working and what's not for that track through just comparing the aggressive to the baseline, the slower one. The slower one is actually faster for that track, definitely. It give you a hug. I get you though. Yeah, but we'll call it a night. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll probably be on iRacing. Getting the feel of this though now. Starting to get the feel. I think I might have had the little. No, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Where's the control? I think I might have had this a little bit too high. I don't know actually. 50% felt okay. I might just stick with the 50%. Might just stick with that. It actually felt okay. Yeah, I think I'll keep it as it is. It felt controllable. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow for some iRacing. So we're gonna do some hopefully start a stream a bit earlier for tomorrow. We'll try and do some of the IMSA. Might try and do some GT and GT3 if I can get on some. Let's hope make sure the clutch doesn't start breaking again. All feels okay. Bit weird how that happened though. Hopefully it doesn't happen again anytime soon. Hopefully it was just a weird freak occurrence, but you never know. Yeah, thank you all for coming in. Hope you enjoyed. It wasn't much racing. Obviously, I'm just still trying to build the stats up. We're getting there with the stats though. I don't know what gold driver means. I have no idea what that means, but hopefully it's a good thing that if we're a gold driver now, hopefully we can just keep improving the stats. And that'll probably give us more chance to get into some of the races when we get online. But I'm looking forward to doing some online races on this. Should be fun. They're longer races, a bit like iRacing. We just got to get used to the way you've got to do the pitting in and stuff like that. Right. Anyway, thank you all for coming in. I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night, whatever you're doing. If you've got FIA, if you're still doing it in the America regions, have fun with that. I'll see you tomorrow for some iRacing. Definitely iRacing tomorrow. And then GT will be on Friday with some practice lobbies for the nations stuff. So I'll see you all then. Enjoy the rest of your night, and see you all soon. Bye, everyone.